You can talk all you want. It's good to have a little bit of intro ahead of time.
Oh.
Hey there, kiddos. Looks like you found your dad's anime stash, and it's going to be a good one. You did the right thing. You waited till your parents left. You snuck into their bedroom. You pulled the shoebox out from under their bed. Pulled out that old VHS tape. You popped it in the player, and now you get to watch a review of Inazuma 11.
Don't forget your DS.
Possibly the greatest Nintendo DS turned anime game ever. But before we get into that, we want to give a few minutes of our time to our good friend Frenchie, who wants to talk about some very special guests he's going to have on his podcast this Sunday.
And that would be you and Mark joining us middle of the day tomorrow, Sunday. God, the days have been running together lately. But yeah, Sunday over on the Weekly Weebs Facebook page, we'll be having our annual Nerdvember Weebathon, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. We'll be having voice actors with Brian Beacock, Stefan Udolny, and Chuck Huber joining us, former NFL player Julian Vandervelde, to talk some football as well as some anime, as he's a huge anime fan. And we'll be raffling off prizes throughout the day. To enter to win a raffle prize, all you got to do is go on to GoFundMe.com and search for 2022 Nerdvember. Every $5 you donate will get you a raffle prize entry. We're going to be giving away signed artwork, gift cards, as well as different posters and banners from some artist friends of ours.
That sounds awesome. What is Nerdvember? You want to remind everyone again?
Yep. So Nerdvember is our annual fundraiser for suicide prevention. Half the proceeds go towards the Trevor Project for LGBTQ youth, as the other half goes to Mission 22 for military veterans, two of the groups that are affected most by mental health problems as well as suicidal thoughts. So it's always a great thing to be able to give back. We've raised over $1,100 so far. We're trying to hit our goal of $2,000 to go with our $1,900 we raised last year. But so far in just under 2 years of doing this, we've raised over $3,000, and it's been a lot of fun getting to hear back from some people that really love the opportunity to give back as well, and just overall really help give back to a community that needs it.
That's amazing. And we, not to get too serious, but a lot of people think suicide doesn't affect them too much, but everyone who listens to this podcast just this week has been affected by this, with the loss of Jason David Frank, the original Green Ranger, taking his own life. So more awareness is never going to hurt anything.
Yeah, you may not have had like direct thoughts yourself, but you probably know someone that has, or with a society that we have that's so big on celebrity daily life and stuff like that, when we've lost people like Jason David Frank and Robin Williams to suicide, and then even though it is considered a drug overdose, a lot of the time it is because they're trying to cover up thoughts like that. You go back to the 90s with a lot of comedians that lost their battle, including Chris Farley. And it's just a big thing that people need to be able to get the help they need. I'm so glad that the stigma around mental health has gone away a lot in the last couple of years, but we're always continuing to fight against it and try and make sure that people can get the help they need.
We're going to do our best. We're going to do what we can.
And I want to say thanks to you guys again for sharing out the GoFundMe link, as well as letting me pop on a couple times over the last month to hype up Nerdvember and just raise awareness about what we're trying to do over on the Weekly Weebs.
All right. Sounds good, man.
Yeah. And again, that'll be Sunday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time over on the Weekly Weebs Facebook page. And you can find the GoFundMe link at GoFundMe, searching 2022 Nerdvember. Every $5 is a prize raffle entry, and we're looking forward to having people tune in and raise some money for a good cause.
Yep. You'll be able to find that link in our comments down there. We'll make sure we'll put it there. Frenchie will go do that right now before he goes to bed.
All right, guys, you have a good night, and Josh, I will talk to you and Mark on Sunday.
Sounds good.
Yeah, have a good night,
All
guys.
right, leave so we can have fun.
Yeah, so I can make black people jokes. Wow, I don't get to go because I'm black? That's fuck.
Oh, we didn't invite you because we hate you.
Nah, that's fine. I didn't want to show up anyway.
Don't show up sometimes, and then you don't respond. Look,
I didn't do that. I showed up. It was late, but I showed up.
How many times have I sent you a link and you just didn't do anything?
I don't remember.
Look, our marital disputes are not the point of this podcast. I can't tell you how many Digimon images and videos I've sent you and just heard nothing back. So,
I was supposed to respond to them?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
I look at them. Sometimes I think I respond and I don't. You ever do that where you just like look at it?
No, I mean like I
And
lie
you type
and say
everything?
that sometimes, but like
you
if I
type
don't respond, I was just like I'm not responding to that.
Oh no! Sometimes I'll actually type out the whole message and think I hit send and just close it, and then it's like 3 weeks later, and I'm like, well, it's too late to respond to it now, right?
It'd just be insulting to respond at that point. You know who would never wait 3
Mark?
weeks to respond to a text?
Mark?
Mark who?
I don't know what his last name is. I can't think. Mark or Damon?
Mark Evans from
Oh
Inazuma
yeah, it's
11.
Evans. It is Evans. That's stupid.
The greatest anime name ever.
I don't know. I like Kevin Dragonfly.
There's some good ones in here, man. So, Inazuma 11. This is, I made it pretty clear that I like it over the past couple of weeks. I did not think I was going to.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. The game is funny, bro. I found this show through the video game. I don't know. It was like a little cheap, like $5, $10 game that my brother bought on the DS one day for like shits and giggles. And I ended up spending hours playing the game. And then I don't know how I got on the internet and searched it, but somehow I did, and I found out they had an anime, and it was awesome. And
it is. It really is, man.
It's its own thing. Like I just can't describe it. It's Inazuma 11.
Yeah. The problem is you're on a podcast where your job is to describe it. But I'm with you. It's got that something.
It's something.
Every really good thing has to have just like something no one else has. And Inazuma 11, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it has it. Like you want to watch the next episode.
Yes.
You always want to watch the next episode.
Yeah, and it's not good. It's not like the most well-written show. It's not the most. It's because I remember watching the first episode, and like there's a scene where he's holding his hand or something, and the fingers look like they're like a mile apart, and I'm like, why is there? He has like an alien like what do you call it when they do the Vulcan fingers? I was like, he has a Vulcan hand. Why? What's going on? And then his hand just like comes together normally, and it's entertaining. It's
really weird because it's like it seems like the best animation they could possibly do for the money they had, which was not great, but you can tell they put some effort in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's they use a lot of the same footage, but I mean. It has that, you know what it reminds me of? Saturday morning cartoons. It has that. It has like that.
Dude, it has a Digimon animation style. It has a very Digimon feel to it. It really does.
Digimon and Metabots.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. And it's just like, especially if you could watch it weekly. Like, I think I actually watched it the first time, like, not weekly at first, but I eventually caught up, and, like, I was waiting weekly. Hey, what's the matter? My dog was crying.
It probably wants to watch Inazuma 11.
Probably, or she wants to bite the other dog, and the other dog doesn't want to let her bite her.
Yeah, that's your dog's
Like
gonna
play
have to-
bite, play bite, not eat bite.
So Mark Evans should be so fucking annoying, but he's not. Somehow he's not.
He's
like
Naruto with the goalkeeper.
he's more like Rock Lee, man.
Yeah.
So you'd think like if he was in any other anime, I'd be like, just shut the fuck up, man. All right, stop smiling. Everything's going wrong.
Yeah. Like his training regimen is very weird for a goalkeeper. Because I don't see how holding a big like a tractor tire on your back and then throwing another tractor tire at you and punching it.
Have you?
I mean,
do you play soccer?
I have played soccer.
I guess you probably know then.
I mean, I don't think goalkeepers do that, but I wasn't ever a goalkeeper.
I mean, the good ones do.
I mean, probably. I mean, I could see how it could be helpful, like the stopping the tire thing, but not wearing a tire.
The plot is so fucking weird, man. He's like the Mark Evans, his grandpa, who he never met, who he just fucking adores. He loves.
Who's apparently 40 years. I'm assuming it was his grandfather that was the last guy to use the God Hand.
Yeah,
because they're like, it's been 40 years since I've seen the God Hand.
But like he never met the guy. He just absolutely adores everything about him. He wants to play soccer because he found his old notebook just full of fucking
scribbly scratch and
fucking dirt on some pages that somehow Mark puts together to do all these secret moves. And his grandpa was part of this amazing soccer team called the Inazuma 11, who didn't win the championship years ago.
Yeah. And apparently Royal Academy wins like for 40 years straight.
Yeah. But then they fucking don't.
But they're not.
Royal Academy.
Oh shit!
Their soccer coach was Ray Dark. Right? That's his name?
I don't remember.
Oh my God, I want to say it was Ray Dark.
It probably was.
Because the
names are
obviously bad guy. He's pushing
Ray Dark
these
with
kids.
his Captain Jude.
It's another ridiculous character, and I like the way that they don't waste any time pointing out that he's really a good guy.
Yeah.
Like the first episode, he comes in and he's like, "We're gonna kill everyone and win."
That man. That
so
I don't.
First episode, the daughter of the superintendent or whatever tells Mark that if their team doesn't win one game against the
best team
in the world, they have to break up.
That wins the what is it called? The soccer super fantastic magical cup or something.
Something like that.
If they don't, they win it every year, and they have to beat this team.
And here's what bugs me: like the Academy's been undefeated for 40 years, and they give up.
Yeah, they just give up.
The Academy, and they don't mention it again. They're still just like, oh, they're undefeated. That game didn't count.
It technically it doesn't. It was an exhibition match.
It was an exhibition game, and they're like up 10-0, and they're just like, we give up.
I think it was like 14-1 whenever they finished. Because the one dude. The best character's name is Willie Glass. Because he's like, I'll wait until you only have 10 people and then come and talk to me, and then I'll join your team so I could be
I want to be the savior.
And they do, and then he leaves because they're beating the hell out of this team of junior high students with the soccer ball. At one point they're like purposely kicking the ball directly into Mark's face. They're just like I think they're just aiming for Mark's face. And oh man, it's so good. I love it. I wish I could kick a ball at Mark's face all day.
Yeah, I mean that would be the goal. But
Oh man. And then the character designs in this show are really
Off the fucking
something.
wall. They're all over.
they're really something. Like the man
Axel
that
plays Super Saiyan.
oh yeah, Axel Blaze. That's
So
his
the whole
name.
point, the whole point of
It's like a fever dream.
the whole point of this exhibition game was so Royal Academy could see Axel Blaze. Was that?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I got from it because
And
it
then
was
they
like,
go nowhere with that.
yeah. I mean, apparently the year before, but he's a freshman this year. They played in the championships against him, and I guess he stopped playing because
He stopped playing because his sister got hit by a car and she's in a coma. But he thinks
which
if
isn't funny.
he hadn't been playing soccer, she'd be fine.
Yeah, because he promised that he'd show her that super cool kick that he has, which is her words, not mine. But it is a super cool kick too. I forget what it's called. Is it the Twister? Something Twister or something?
Yeah, he's got
Tornado? Something Tornado?
Yeah, man, who's the other guy? Him and the other guy make a move together.
That's Kevin Dragonfly.
Kevin Dragonfly.
The dude with the pink hair and the line in his head, I think. The one that he's like, most of the characters have like a similar like design philosophy, kind of like they look similar, but he just like his body proportions are so weird compared to.
He's an
like he looks like
he looks like an adult.
He looks like a 30-year-old.
They're like, we're gonna draw a 30-year-old on this team, and I bet no one says shit. And they were
the voice actors are great. Because they do the perfect voices for these characters.
They're like awful in the worst possible way.
Yes.
Like they do exactly when to do bad voices, and that's what made it so good.
Yeah. No. Like what was it?
Captain himself.
Captain. Yeah, we could kind of hear you a little. You might want to. So, Mark, we were just talking about how those kids are kicking that ball in your face for about an hour.
Is that any better?
Yeah, a lot better.
Okay.
So, Mark, we're talking about sports anime.
Yeah.
And the main character's name is Mark.
It's my jam.
Evans.
Yet here you are, not having seen one episode.
You didn't watch it?
No. I went.
He's got excuses.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I went from literally doctors to getting drugged up so I could go to the con, and then getting back and having all the pain come back when I thought it was gone.
Oof.
So I'm back to the doctors again next week.
Oh, sounds like fun. Well, you know what you should do when you're waiting to see the doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Watch Inazuma 11.
Okay, so so I thought you guys convinced me. What's
It's perfect. It's a great show.
It really is a shocking good show.
Yeah, no, it really is good though. Like it's, oh man, we were talking about
it. It was older, right?
No, it's not that old.
Not like old, but like
it's like in that 2010 years. Yeah, it's like in that 2010.
Okay, so it's not too bad.
But if you looked at it, you would think it was way older than that. Because it definitely looks like it's Metabots era. Like
it looks like an older animation style.
But it's so Saturday morning cartoon, Mark. Like it's just it's a delight to all the senses.
It is a delight to all the senses.
it's like some of the character naming in this show it's so, like, you know how most shows they follow like in Bleach, for example, since it's popular right now. Bleach, they like for all the Arrancar, it's all like Spanish names and stuff, and then for all the Quincy's, it's all like German stuff. This show it goes from Mark Evans to Ray. What was it? Dark Ray
Ray
or something?
Dark, Axel Blaze,
Axel, Kevin Dragonfly,
Kevin Dragonfly.
Jesus, just sounds like
Liberty
names.
Glass.
That sounds
Willie
like names
Glass.
from like Golden Sun.
Yeah. I mean, it feels very Golden Sun at times. Oh man,
Well, I think it might be.
Damon. What is it? Raymond? Their school is Raymond or Damon?
It's Raymond.
Dude, Damon is Eye Shield. Eye Shield 21. That's why. Yeah.
Nathan Swift.
Nathan Swift. Yeah, that's
Jack
the blue.
Wallside.
Who's Jack Wall? Does that have to do with the green hair?
That's the
green
dude with
afro?
green hair, yeah.
He looks like a Jack Wall side.
Okay, Jim Wraith. Jim Wraith is a
Jim
fucking great
Wraith.
character.
Jesus.
Oh, I know him.
So Jim
Then-
Wraith is this guy who
That's-
joins the team.
That's the
'cause-
sad guy, right?
It's the sad guy who joins the team because he doesn't think people think he's real.
Yeah. And he has the
What-
most.
what a-
We were
what a
just talking
reason to
about
join.
voice actors. His voice actor is great. Like he
So you
did
bo-
that.
So you both watch dubbed?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's the only way to watch it.
This is the kind of show you want to watch dubbed.
Yes, I promise.
Okay.
You definitely want to watch this show dubbed. The voice acting is so bad, it's beyond amazing.
It's bad in the best.
It's so bad, it's good.
Oh man, yes. I guess I believe in that now because I just remembered. I mean, I can't even call it bad though. It's just it's what I like to call perfect. Like it's bad and it could be better, but it would make it worse.
Let me
if
put
that
it
makes
this way,
any
Mark.
sense.
Do you like Cobra Kai?
I love Cobra Kai.
It stole
You got-
literally everything from this show. Imagine if they were playing soccer. That's what
Cobra Kai, but with soccer.
I kind of want to hear this explanation.
Dude is Johnny Lawrence.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was 1 second pointing out that Jude is a great kid who's just being led astray.
yeah.
By those
Okay.
demons over at Cobra Kai.
Oh, that. I mean, he does try to kill some kids to win a soccer game.
Okay,
Well, I mean, sometimes you have to do what you need to do to win. I mean,
Jude never tries to kill anyone. So Jude's goal is to
there's a lot of.
What's wearing goggles and a cape? So Jude,
He wears a cape. I forgot about the cape. I was like thinking about describing
While they're
him.
playing soccer?
yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, of course. He has
If
like
you-
he has tie
him right
goggles
there
and
on our
everything.
The
Oh, on
dude-
the far
Oh, yeah,
right.
the guy on the right. Yeah.
Where's the downside to doing that when you're playing soccer? Just
He's
wearing
more
that cape?
aerodynamic. The cape probably. The cape's something else. So listen, Jude's whole thing is he's been adopted by this rich man, right?
I don't like
Like
that.
his
I don't like
sister
where this is
was
going.
adopted by regular people, but he made a deal with the. He made a deal with the. What does that sound? That's not me, is it?
I don't hear anything. You said I don't think I hear anything. Yeah, no, I don't hear anything. So I didn't hear anything.
I don't.
You guys do whatever you do.
Okay.
But
So,
yeah.
anyways, so he wears a cape and goggles when he
cape,
plays
a
soccer.
goggles.
Which I don't know. Have you played a lot of soccer, Si?
Yes, I actually have.
So do you also think that the cape would have helped?
In truth, no. In anime, yes.
In anime logic, yes. In actual
Yeah,
logic, yeah, probably not.
I mean, oh man, didn't like.
Then
I
again,
think
though, when I was a kid, though, because I played soccer for like 14 years. I will say when I first started
somebody
playing,
broke into his house, I believe.
is that an alarm?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. When I was like 8 or 9 playing soccer, 100% the cape would have made me
Oh
way
yeah,
better, way
but
better.
they're
at
like
soccer.
middle school. They're like middle school.
How old are you? Okay, what's that? Like 12?
That's like
12,
11. It's got to be 11 or
13
12,
something
right?
like that.
'Cause
Somewhere
you're-
around, yeah.
You're like 14 and a freshman or 15.
Depends on if you're like, because I was early, because I graduated high school at early at 17.
I graduated
I-
18, and I believe I was
yeah.
14. when
I was like
started.
17 and a half. Yes, I was 13 when I started high school.
But my birthday always fell. My birthday is in April, so it kind of.
Oh yeah, I was on that
So
cutoff.
I barely made 18 before I graduated.
All
So
right. So what happened was, dude's dad is like, "Hey, if you win the soccer championship, I'll adopt your sister too."
Jesus, that's not insanely messed up to tell a 12-year-old kid.
It's super insane. And then like, he's just like, "Sorry about that. I should have just adopted her anyway." And then you don't talk about it again. He's like, "Sorry, I left you with that
Jesus.
psycho Ray Dark."
Yeah, like,
yeah.
hey, sorry, I could have like given you a good life, but
He did give him a good life. He was happy.
I mean, like his
Yeah.
sister, like
Did we ever talk about the giant train that they used to demolish, I guess, school buildings? Was in the beginning of this, like the intro, like the first scene that you see. I'm
makes
assuming that was Royal Academy, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It was like the first scene. I don't know.
that all makes perfect sense though.
It's like, you know, that big like bus, I guess it is, that they show up to the school in whenever they come to play Braemon, Royal Academy.
You going to Digimon here?
It looks very Digimon. This whole show looks very Digimon.
Oh my god. So there's a character named Bobby Shearer, right?
Of course, yeah.
Of course. So Bobby Shearer is a spy from Royal Academy.
Got it. Makes total
and they
sense.
find out about it. So you know what Mark does? He just says, "Fuck it. Let's keep playing soccer." And they do.
Yeah.
And here's the best part. So Bobby has been talking about his dead friend Eric, right? He's like, yeah, my friend Eric Eagle was the best soccer player in the U.S., but he got hit by a car and died.
What? What?
They're like 12.
Bro, it's funny how many people are getting hit by cars in this show. Because Axel Blaze's little sister got hit by a car too.
So the best part is at towards the end of season 1, when Bobby gets a letter from Eric saying that he's actually alive and he's coming to Japan to visit him.
Of course.
So Eric shows up and he's like, I told my dad to tell you guys I was dead because I couldn't play soccer. And I didn't want you to see me that way.
Okay.
His dad was just like, "Of course, anything for you, buddy."
Let me tell all of your best friends that you died.
Oh man, this show is it's any other show you have to walk such a tightrope to keep this show as entertaining as it is. Oh.
Aside dies.
They didn't though. They were just like, "Fuck it, whatever." So
you'll watch it anyway kind of vibe.
The first half of
once you watch the first episode, you might as well buckle in because you're stuck.
You're like, I want to see where this is going. First half of season 1 is they're in the soccer tournament to play Royal Academy, the unbeaten academy for 40 years, who they beat in the first episode. So
1 to 15, and they win.
So they end up beating Royal Academy, right? After playing all these wacky teams. One team has
a cult,
jungle people, and the cult. So
that literally hypnotizes the entire team
until Mark figures it out. Mark's just like, "Don't look at the captain." Like, why were they all looking at the captain?
And then it's don't look at the captain, but then the coach does something too, so they have to look at the coach for it to activate.
So after they beat that wacky lineup, beat Royal Academy, and they go on to the championships, right? Royal Academy also gets to go to the championships because they've won the last 40 years in a row. So then, in the whole thing is they're ready for that rematch with Royal Academy, who loses their first round and gets knocked out of the tournament. And I did not see that coming.
No,
I was like, what?
literally, the first time I watched it, I did that because if any team loses in the first round in a sports anime, it's usually the team you're following, not the team that they're trying to beat.
That's true.
So that was the catalyst, though. So Jude, the bad guy, could join their team.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
pulling together the super team. Oh my god! I almost forgot about their original.
The bad guy.
No, he's a good kid.
Oh, all right.
He's been like
Johnny Lawrence.
Oh, right.
Remember
The Johnny Lawrence guy.
What is
do
Jude's
you
last
remember
name?
the first coach of the Raymond 11?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what he does?
No.
He
Not
puts
at
a
all.
bomb on their bus. He's gonna blow up their bus.
Yeah.
The other team
Okay.
hate him too.
As you do when you're competing in middle school soccer.
It's important. So he gets arrested, obviously.
Well, yeah.
They decide that they're That's you're not gonna like it.
That's Josh's favorite game.
All time.
So their coach is the guy who owns the noodle shop, obviously.
Hey,
Who else
you
would
remember?
it be?
Oh yeah. Do you? It's not a hobo. Sometimes
Nope.
it's a hobo.
It should have been a hobo, but
We
no.
watched Inazuma 11.
Oh.
Oh.
He got pretty far. I think I got like to episode 10 or something. The aliens?
Oh, never mind then.
Did you get to the aliens,
I
Josh?
didn't. I just watched the first season.
Aliens. Okay.
I watched him. So the last thing I saw was
aliens.
they won the tournament in the sky.
No, he didn't get to the.
They won the
In the
tournament
sky?
at Floating Island against the gods.
Yeah, he saw up to the part where they beat the gods.
Zeus Academy.
Zeus-
Who
Better, you
were-
mean?
When did we get Saint Seiya mixed in this?
So listen, here's the best part. They're gods because Ray Dark is giving them performance enhancing drugs.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Oh,
It was so amazing.
Sure.
Ray
Sure.
Dark, so Ray Dark tries to kill them in the middle, and then he gets put to jail, and then he just walks out of jail. They're like, that's how they're like, he just walked out. That's not an explanation, man. What are you talking about?
It is. He just walked
Jesus.
out. What do you mean?
Yeah,
that
just
tells us
as
exactly how
you
he got
do.
out.
Yeah, as you do.
He opened it. Why was the door open?
Yeah, you should have locked that, dude. He seems like he's a pretty bad guy.
I mean, his name is Ray Dark.
Jesus.
Oh,
then
Yeah,
you
I mean,
find out
it's
Ray
there in
Dark.
the name, yeah.
Oh my god. Then you find out Ray Dark killed Mark's grandpa.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, had some rough childhood, I guess.
Which I mean, Ray Dark looks pretty young. to
So
have
Ray
killed-
Dark was part of Inazuma 11, but he got bumped off the team for Mark's grandpa. So he wanted his revenge because now he hates soccer.
Wait, is that what? Did he blow up the bus and kill? Is that how he killed his grandfather?
I don't remember exactly,
Okay,
but
because
I
I
do
feel
know the captain of the team. They're about to go to their big match with Zeus Academy, and the captain of the team is like, "Mark, I need to tell you something. Ray Dark killed your grandpa." They're just about to go to the fucking game, and then
I mean, that's the best time to tell him.
the girl who was one of the team captains or coaches or whatever they're calling them, she's like, "Why the hell would you tell him that now?" What is
manager
wrong with you?"
is the manager.
And the coach is like, "I know him. He'll work through it." And then Mark's like, "Listen, guys, I'm not going to let Ray Dark ruin soccer for me."
Even though I just found out that my family was murdered.
Mark, we didn't tell you about the awesome book his grandpa left him.
Yes, Mark,
I don't believe so.
I know none of this sounds like you'll like it. Will. This is the most amazing part. None of it sounds like it should be good, but it is.
Josh has been talking about this show since got it on the wheel.
Since the wheel landed on it.
Yes, every
but-
episode since.
Well, okay. Well, here's the real question: are you going to keep watching it?
Yes. It's good. It doesn't sound good at all. If we were to just like hitch all the plot points, which we've been doing,
Well, yeah.
it would sound like an incoherent mess.
If you left it at like what you just said and like provided no other context, I'd be like, yeah, sure, guys, it sounds great. I'll definitely cue that up.
I'll
at a
also
moment's
tell you
notice.
that the animation isn't. It's a lot of reused footage.
Yeah, because we're not used to that with
I mean,
what we've been watching.
I mean, I think they used all the profits from the DS game to make the show for at least the first season. Because there's like 6. I was having trouble figuring out which one we were watching, so I just went with regular Inazuma 11. Because there's like Inazuma 11 Go. There's all kind of stuff.
Watched Inazuma 11. Luckily, we ended up on the same one.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's I think. Hang on, guys.
The game is pretty fun though. It's not as good as the show. It's definitely,
you picked. So you picked up the game too?
I played the game first.
Oh,
that's
okay.
how I originally found this beautiful mess. And it was, oh man, I watched it's left me speechless like 4 times on this show trying to come up with the appropriate English words
to describe
it. And that's all it is. I always go back to that. It's just, and it's so good.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah, it's so Saturday morning cartoon. Like it.
Okay. Just they sprinkled on this is magic.
Yes, it's like every show has, like, how did Josh say it earlier? Every show has that thing, and Inazuma has more than that. It has 11 things.
Yeah.
Because just like listening to them say the names, it'll bring a smile to your face. Because they say it like Mark Evans. Like,
oh, all dramatic.
Yeah, it's just like Mark Evans. Wait, hold on. This is an anime, right? Yep, it's Mark Evans.
Mark Evans.
Axel Blaze.
Axel Blaze. Not fit at all.
Wait, Axel. Wait, I need to look up.
He's a Super Saiyan.
No.
He's a Super Saiyan.
The guy from Streets of Rage 2 is named Axel. I can't remember his last name.
No, the girl's name is Blaze.
Is it the girl? Yeah, Axel Stone is the dude's name. Axel Stone.
It's not as good as Blaze.
No, it's not.
But
that's straight out of freaking Streets of Rage. I can only now think Streets of Rage.
What is the captain of Zeus's team's name? Is it Hercules?
No. Oh shit! Now that you say that,
I forget. I feel like that one is stupid too.
Fucking Ocelot team was so dumb.
Wait, an Ocelot team?
Yeah.
Like the cat?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like the occult team.
Oh yeah. That team. What was the name? Jimmy Wraith? John Wraith?
There's so many thoughts.
Jim Wraith.
I like it when they go with a basic first name, and then just like, we need something else, and they just open the dictionary. Jack Stoneface, which I kind of like that kid, because whenever they're playing a cult, he's like freaking out, and I don't know, it's just so good. He's like. They're like,
maybe I'll have to start watching.
He's like, Mark, how'd you move? And Mark just goes, hey, but you're moving too. And he goes, oh, you're right. And that's how he figured out how to be.
How'd you do this moving thing? You mean like what you just did? Yeah.
Well, their whole thing is they would freeze opponents using magic. but it's really just hypnotism, which is very confusing and confounding how they can hypnotize the team. Because there's like 7 layers.
I mean, that's how you win in soccer, right?
I mean,
So I used to play soccer. He's our expert.
yeah, I mean, you can. You definitely can.
It did not work for me, Cy.
I tried.
Yeah,
I wasn't good at hypnotism.
What did work was getting hurt. That worked.
That
worked pretty well.
Usually scoring more goals is what we did, but I mean, it didn't always work out. I mean, sometimes you play a team and then they score one time after you scored 20, and you go, you know what, we're good, and we give up.
We'll give you that one.
And everyone forgets that we lost to that team, and we're still undefeated.
Like you said, it was an exhibition game.
It was, but it's still stupid. Cause the next episode, I believe they go, they're at, what is it called, Royal Academy, and he's like, hey Jude, you hear about Damon? And he's like, what? He's like, everybody's talking about how they're hot shit now because they beat us.
Okay.
They do, man. They go on a streak.
They do. They play one game to get into the tournament, right? It's just the one. They just play.
One of my favorite parts was that they sent a spy in there, but they're fucking practicing out in the open in a field. Everybody's watching them.
Yep. And you just drove up to their school. They literally drove up to their school in this big tank bus.
To spy?
No.
Or the team that was the team that was practicing or whatever.
When they were going to play the game.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
And it's a very big bus.
It is such a big bus.
Like obvious enough to where
it kind of looks like Trainmon.
Yeah. From Digimon.
Of course, yeah. The other thing I've seen every episode.
You're gonna watch all of Inazuma 11. Once you watch it, like the first 2, it's all a blurry mess.
It's all on YouTube for free. So there's no reason.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, I don't think it's legal, but who cares?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think technically most of Yu Yu Hakusho is too.
That's where I watch Zoids.
New Century Zero.
Yeah.
This is the best one.
It is by far the best one.
I mean, you'll probably get a Zoids feel from this too.
If I get a Zoids feel, then I will watch every episode, guaranteed, because I freaking love Zoids.
Like, Zoids is not the best, but it's the best for what it is, and it's amazing for that. Jack Sisko and his
Jack Sisko. The early days of oh god, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what was that? What is the little Chinese kid's name that's always doing soccer? Doing Tai Chi on the side.
The one that looks like a squirrel.
Yes. One that looks like it's like it's such a name that I don't want to try and mess up. That I'd feel bad.
I don't remember.
I know you don't. It's like it's like Tai Chi or Chow something. It's very Chinese, and the kid is ugly. It's the ugliest thing. Oh man, no! My favorite character is probably the announcer dude, just because of how he's drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has. I feel like I've seen that in another show, like that exact character with that square head. I'm just trying to think of what show. Like Fairly Odd Parents, I feel like is where I've seen him. Right?
Fairly Odd Parents.
The My Hero Academia took Shikamaru from Naruto and popped boobs on him and made a character. So sometimes
yeah.
Mark, I've got some bad news for you.
Yeah.
We're not going to let you rate this anime.
It's probably a fair bet.
You could have lied and said you watched a couple of episodes.
I could have, but I wanted to be honest.
Why? What did it get
I
you?
don't know.
Nothing.
Depression,
Now-
sadness.
I mean, now it got him the chance to watch all of it, and maybe we'll revisit it.
Yeah.
Now that I mean, if it's on YouTube, I will start watching.
Everybody write that down because it's a lie.
And it's not on YouTube.
No,
You're gonna be like, well, I was gonna, but then I started watching Gundam,
and I died.
Big
I haven't watched Gundam in a
machine.
while.
The new one's out. It's pretty decent.
I didn't even know there was a new one.
Always a new Gundam.
That's a fair point.
They put out like 12 series a year.
Yeah, that's true.
Hi, what do you think? Any closing thoughts? Anything you want to say that would get people to check out Inazuma 11?
Just give it the. I don't believe in the 3-show rule, but give this one a 2-show rule. And if you don't like it, you won't ever like it. But if you love it, you'll love it. It's Inazuma 11. It's amazing. We haven't rated it yet, so I don't want to blow my load too quick.
Like, it's got that something.
And we tried to figure out what it was.
It's got that special something that gets you hooked.
That special sauce.
That Gutspa.
It's got the Gutspa.
Yeah.
It's got the Shik's appeal.
Yep, there it is.
So what do you think, Sai? How would you rate this?
It's definitely an A+ at least.
You are. I am right there.
It's definitely an A+. It's fun, man. It's just a fun show. Like, it's definitely something you want to watch with someone more. Like,
thinking as I was watching this, I was like, I want to watch this with my kid when he gets a little bit older.
probably not, but yeah, maybe a little older.
Well, he's 3, and it's hard to get
Yeah.
So to Dragon Ball. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, and I need something new to watch besides One Piece. So maybe this will be the one.
well, you're about to have something new to watch when you spin the wheel.
That's also true.
Yeah, you got 2 new shows.
So A+ is from both of you.
It's an A+. This is
Okay.
an all-timer, man. This is an all-timer.
Dang,
Yeah.
all timer. Okay.
It gets a special plaque.
Special plaque.
Yep.
All right,
We're gonna hang it up right here on the thing somewhere, wherever we put our special plaques.
In fact, whenever we're done recording, I'm going to go see if I can download this new Inazuma 11 game on the Switch.
Is there a new one?
I don't know.
Oh,
one on the
there,
Switch.
maybe.
there probably is.
I mean, if it was that
I didn't know there
popular,
was
I
one
would
on the
imagine.
Switch.
Yeah. If it was that popular, I would imagine.
It wasn't. I don't think it was. This is the
It didn't seem
thing.
very popular. I don't see why it would be.
How many did it last?
Dude, there's like 5 different shows
Oh,
at
okay.
least.
You know what? Hang on. Do not spin that.
Okay.
There's a special Inazuma 11 wheel that he made.
Yeah.
it's just each season of the show.
No. All right. Add Inazuma 11 Go to this wheel.
Which one's
Just find Inazuma 11 and put
Inazuma
go.
11 Go.
No, I meant like, is that like a different
Yeah, it's a different.
version?
It's a different show.
It's
Okay.
a different show. I don't think it follows Inazuma 11.
It looks like a lot's fucking going on from one poster I've seen.
All right. Well, there is we are at 95 now with that added on.
Sounds right.
Did you want to
Okay.
put Chainsaw Man on there?
Sure.
I mean, we're probably all watching it anyway.
I have not yet.
I watched one
Really?
episode.
No.
Did you not
I-
like it?
No, I haven't watched it. I just haven't had time.
Side,
believe-
you didn't like it?
I'm not a big. It's not my aesthetic.
Dude's just trying to touch titty.
I mean, yeah,
You're all
I get that part. That's the part I get.
You saw boob
There's-
once on the internet.
That one
Yeah.
time. That one
I mean,
time.
but it's the I don't like the chainsaw head. It throws me. For some reason, it throws me off every time I see it.
All right.
And I'm
It's-
just like,
there's so many things on my list, but that is on that. I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I mean, you have 95 things on your list.
Yeah, well, 96 with.
I mean, I
else.
waited for the dub of Chainsaw Man because I saw Linda Young, who did the voice of Frieza, post that she was in it, and then she was in one fucking episode. So
Was she the zombie?
yeah, she was the zombie in the first episode.
All right. No, I'll eventually watch Chainsaw Man. Oh, unless it lands on it now, in which case, there you go.
And you'll definitely watch it.
So 96, couple away from the big triple digits, and getting this wheel to slow down enough to where it can't spin. I don't know how long that takes. That'd probably take a couple hundred different anime on there.
We would probably, hopefully, that would take a couple thousand. Otherwise, this wheel is shit. Not to say your wheel's not shit. My wheel's way better, but
this wheel's great.
This wheel just has an Inazuma 11 Go and Digimon on it.
it
has a lot. It has a lot on here.
Maybe Chainsaw Man.
It does, yeah, right there at the bottom now. All right, well, let's see what we get.
All right, let's go.
Another gem like Inazuma 11.
That'd be perfect.
Shit.
Death Note.
I don't remember when I added this on here.
Death live action.
I think we said. I think when we added this, we said we had to watch the anime and then the live action.
We have to watch the entire anime. That's like 50 episodes.
It's 26.
No, it's not. Neither one.
No. It's closer to 50, right?
It's close to 100, man.
Really? No way.
I haven't watched Death Note in Jesus since it was coming out.
I've seen Death Note though.
I don't mind Death Note. I just hated how it ended.
Yeah, it ended badly.
Maybe I'm wrong. I've never been wrong before.
Yeah, no, I'd be very surprised. 37 episodes.
37 episodes. That's still, we're not going to watch 37 episodes.
No, he's done. He's gone.
He's going to start, man.
He's going to start it now. I was going to. Yeah, we were in the. Wait, were we dead even? Because he said 50. I said like 23. Yeah, we were literally in the exact middle of how many episodes it was. Nope, we both did it. There you go. So just so you know, we were both equally incorrect because you said 50 and I said 24, so we were the exact distance off.
Yeah, that's about right. Everyone was off.
We were all off.
I thought there were like 100 episodes. So
yeah, God, it seemed like it was shorter, but yeah. Okay, so Death Note and then the live action.
Which live action?
The one on Netflix.
That one's good. I love Willem Dafoe.
I've never seen that one.
I've heard it's horrible.
I've heard it's bad too.
Only if you like the plot. Like if you like good plots or good acting, then you probably won't like it.
I mean, we did like Inazuma 11. To be fair,
I did like Inazuma. Inazuma 11 almost. I don't know. It's not the same. It's not. It's not Inazuma 11.
Nothing is Inazuma 11. Inazuma 11 is its own weird. I don't know. Yeah, man. The fucking.
It's on
Everyone has a special move.
No, they don't. That's one of the best parts, man. Hardly anyone. Like 3 people on the team matter.
Yeah. Everyone else is just
background characters, and then they start picking up characters from other teams.
I mean, that's part of the game. I think they got that from the game. Because that's like part of the, like, I think when you beat a team in the game, you get to like pick a character that you want to take from them. So I mean, it's kind of like that. So I guess they wanted to put that in the show. I don't know why.
Well, it's on Crunchyroll. If either of you have Crunchyroll.
What, Death Note?
Death Note, yeah.
The live action or the show?
No, the show is on.
It's
the
on
Crunchyroll,
Netflix, right?
I don't know.
I think the regular show
is it?
I think the regular show is still on Netflix.
I'll just watch my VHS tapes.
Do you really have VHS tapes of Death Note?
You guys want me to mail them to you when I'm done so you can watch them too?
Kinda, yeah. You're not wrong, Si. It is on Netflix,
They were the
and so
official
is the live
release.
action.
There's only 2 episodes per tape.
Oh God,
Man, apparently I have
You got-
also watched
you
the
got
live
that from
action
the
of Death
corner
Note.
store, right?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
If there's
Apparently,
only 2
I
episodes on a tape. You probably got that from the corner store.
is
like
it bad that I don't remember watching the live action Death Note like at all? I could have sworn I didn't watch it, but then I was just checking my Netflix, and Netflix
Maybe-
is like, yeah, no, you watched it.
Maybe your
It's
son
probably your
watched
kid.
it.
He probably would actually watch that too. That's the thing.
He said we probably actually would watch it. So you gotta now you're gonna go grill him about it. Hey, did you watch Death Note?
Watch Death Note without me?
Did
The
you
hell,
watch
man!
Did you watch?
Why are you
Death
Wake
waking
him
me
up.
up? But you just
Wait.
made such a big deal about
I got-
me going to bed.
Wake him up in his Batman bed.
I got school tomorrow, Dad. I have
Why are you waking me
priorities.
up right now? God, I'm glad he doesn't have school tomorrow.
Oh wait, no, it's Thanksgiving.
Well, it's Saturday anyway.
Oh shoot, I forgot.
Thanksgiving was yesterday. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, I meant like the week,
Oh
but
yeah.
I forgot tomorrow's Saturday, so
Yeah,
it
tomorrow's
doesn't even
Saturday.
matter.
Yeah.
That's
No,
old
none of it.
people
None of that
problems.
matters.
Old people
Literally
problems.
none of it matters.
Don't remember what day it is in the week.
Mark, what are we
Whenever-
doing next week?
We are bringing back an old favorite, the classic quiz.
Quiz trivia.
Boom.
Who's hosting? Who's
I
the
don't know.
quiz master?
I don't actually know.
It's not
I
me.
don't know. that part.
I've been banned from hosting.
All right, I'm going to be hosting trivia next week.
Expect a lot of it.
I'll come up with some
Inazuma
good-
11
some
questions.
Digimons.
Yeah, I've got 40 questions about Inazuma 11.
I might win.
All right, what are we doing the week after that?
I was really surprised. When I thought
well, the
Frenchie
week
had
week after
watched
that-
Inazuma 11.
The week after that will be Death Note. Death Note review
That's right.
and live action. Death Note anime and the movie, the live action movie. I don't know if there's a Death Note movie or not, but
There's tons of Death Note movies. The Netflix one wasn't even the first live action Death Note movie.
Yeah, there's a TV show, right? Like a live action.
was there really?
There might be.
I think so.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch the anime. We're gonna watch the Netflix show. We're all gonna be happy.
and we're
It's-
gonna
yeah,
watch.
we're gonna have a great
Probably
time.
gonna end up watching the live action play, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll all show up in 2 weeks and have our own Death Notes with Sai's name written down in different ways.
That's fine.
And then we'll see what happens.
That's why Sai doesn't reveal his real name.
It's true.
Exactly.
He's playing it smart. He knows what'll happen.
Which
All right,
we're probably gonna have an hour conversation about how Death Note actually should work.
Yes. Yeah. I have lots of thoughts on Death Note.
Well, let's
But
say
we'll get to that in 2 weeks.
We don't want to bury the lead.
Yeah.
Let's not get people too excited. Mark, take us out. End this podcast.
Got it. All right. If you made it this far, done the right thing. You waited until your parents were almost home. So you can take that tape, put it back in the box, sprinkle that dust on so your parents don't know that you touched it, put that special box back onto the bed, and then wait exactly 1 week to break it back out for the special quiz edition of Dad's Anime Stash. And then follow us on Facebook and Twitter and other stuff.
You want me to hit the end button?